Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, I tell you, the 15th of February. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for this Wednesday night? Tell me about it. That is what I want to hear. I want to know what you are grateful for. That is what I want to know. That is what I want to know. I want to hear from you and what you are grateful for on this Wednesday night. I'm almost like on time tonight. I am way more 8 than ish tonight. I am right here with you tonight. What is happening in your world? That is what I want to know. I'm going to see if I can get my comments going here. And I'll tell you what I've got going on here. Got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on tonight, but it is great to be here with you on this Wednesday night, coming to you from a surprise location. I am coming to you live tonight. It's pretty exciting. I got some exciting stuff going on, which is really cool. Hey, Julie Jankowitz, how are you tonight? How are things in Illinois? It is great to have you with us live from Illinois tonight. Where are you? That is the question. Hey, Carrie, how are you? I'm going to share where I am in a little bit. Maybe you'll figure it out before then, but I'm going to share where I am. It is great to have you all here. How is everyone? How is things in Florida, Carrie? I hope all is well in Florida. As everybody gets on here tonight. A big storm, yuck. Today was like 60 degrees here today. It was 60 degrees here in February. It was crazy weather, and I think we're supposed to continue that for the next couple days, warmer, above average temperatures. Above averages. Yes, my child is in Orlando right now. Their Christmas/Valentine's trip. Her and her fiance are at the Great Disney, at the Great Mouse. I know that's a surprise. But she's at the Mouse. You gotta love stuff like that. You gotta love it. But it is good to have you all on tonight. So, the other night I told you we were going to talk today about loving your customers, loving your job, loving your community, loving your, putting the love on your team, love your store again, falling in love with your store again. And, I didn't plan on being here tonight. I did not. It was not on my list to be here tonight. That was not on my list. I did not. This was not my exact plan tonight. Yeah, April, don't I make you scratch your head sometimes? I mean, sometimes you never know what I'm going to pull off. You never know what I'm going to be doing. You never know where I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I know that. I am not in my normal, at my normal desk. But this becomes, where I am becomes a great story of community. Okay. I am in the 901 project. Project 901. This is the 901 project, but it's really a story about community, about teamwork, and about loving everything. You want me to dance? Is that what you said? I can put the moves on. So, I talked the other day about, do you love it? Do you love what you do? Okay, and that's not reaching for the lowest hanging fruit and saying, oh God, I had an awful day today, or this customer was completely nuts today, or whatever. That's not reaching for that lowest common denominator. It is reaching for the core, for your inner core of what you do, the people you do it with, okay, and the people you do it for, okay, the store you have, the store you want to have, the team you have, the team you want to create, the whole essence of it, okay, and the coming together with that is so incredibly important. It's so incredibly important as part of how you manage it, okay? Because that's what gets you out of bed in the morning. That's what gives you your mojo. That's what gives you your vibe. That's the vibe you give back to everyone else, that energy, okay? If you love it, if you truly love it, if you show that you love it, okay, all the way through and through, you will always come out on top. You will always, in the long run, not that bad things won't happen, not that you won't have a bad customer or employee issue or this or that, but overall, the love will shine through and will prevail. And that's not hokey-dopey. That is not hokey-dopey. That is very real. That is a very real actualization. And that sort of brings me to where I am tonight, okay? This that we call the 901 project, okay, is a new store, okay, is a we are moving and expanding our furniture and home decor store, home decor, furniture and gifts, our store QTs. And this was not on my vision map for 2023. This is not on my vision map for 2023. It kind of all came together by accident. This whole idea of it came together by accident. I was driving by this plaza one day, and they were putting up a sign that said "for lease," and I said, I wonder how big that space is that they have for lease. And I just turned in because I'm always looking for an opportunity, not necessarily having it. It was a very happy accident, Julie, a very happy accident. And I pulled in while they were putting up the sign, and they're like, "Hey, you want to see it?" I'm like, "Sure, what the heck?" And I came into this space, and I saw endless possibilities. I texted Cassandra a picture of it, and she's like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Eh." And she was out of town, and I brought her to it the next day. I'm like, "Yeah, if this is right, we should look at it and make it happen." And we looked at it, and we shook hands the next day, and made a handshake deal to take this space. And, it took a couple of weeks to get through all the where-alls and everything from a lease perspective and get all that done. But when we did, the day I signed the lease, just before we went to make it happen in Orlando, I signed the lease on this space. We started making all sorts of things happen. And you hear all about it all the time. You hear, if you listen to the news, you can't get a contractor, you can't get materials, you can't get an electrician, you can't get anybody in the trades, you can't get people to show up. You can if you build a community. If you love what you do, and you love those that you do it with, and you build a community, you can do that. Okay? I didn't have to get the third contractor I called. The first contractor I called showed up. Sure, when can I see what you need done? I didn't have to find 12 flooring contractors. The first one I called showed up. They were excited about this happy accident. They were like, "What do you need to have happen? What do you need to have happen?" It wasn't the 12th electrician that I called. It was the first one that I called. Okay, that said, "Yeah, we'll be there." The contractor had a whole crew of painters in here, okay, to make it happen. Okay, it is the community that we have built, okay, of people that love us, okay, of customers that love us, of suppliers that love us, of team members that love us. And what this will end up being, this big empty store that I am in with you tonight, okay, this big empty store, we just unveiled it to the team that will be running this store, okay, because I didn't want to unveil it to the team until I had all the answers. I didn't want to give them what I had until I had all the answers of how this space was going to come together and when it was going to come together for customers, so that I could answer any question that they had about how this was going to happen. And the reality is, this big empty space, okay, that needed to get painted, that needed new flooring, that needed signage, that needed electricians and phones and computers wired and all those things, is coming together in 34 days. 34 days. 34 days, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. We will be open here in 34 days from the day that we first signed the lease for this space. We will be open. And I know that sounds crazy to many of you. Sounding crazy to, yeah, I mean, it is a wow moment, but it's a happy wow because of the community. It's all these relationships. It's all of that because people matter. It is the relationships with the staff. It is relationships with the team. Okay, we will pack up the old store and be selling at the old store and the new store on the same day, on the 27th when we start moving. Will it all be perfect? No, but it will be progress. It will be progress, and there will be such excitement over this new space. Will we find things that we needed another outlet over there, or we wanted something else over here? Sure, but we would find that anyways, no matter how well we planned that out. But this all came together very, very quickly because we have all those resources. What would take months, okay, in normal times or in good times, came together incredibly fast. So yes, but it is that community. Hey, Vina, great to have you here live tonight. It is that community that allowed that to happen. Okay, and that's what's so important. Okay, that is what's so incredibly important with it, and that is why I stress that to you. Thank you, April. I mean, we are very, very excited, but we're very excited because of the team. You know, tonight we talked about it. You know, one of the ways I talked about it and introduced it you know, it is. You know, my role is really the not seen. Don't look here. You know, I make things happen. Okay. But I am able to do that because of all these relationships, because I have such excellent team members at all levels and doing all these different things within the company. I'm able to make those things happen. We talked about it, you know, one of the ways we talked about it with the team tonight was, in introducing it to them, was their favorite home improvement shows. And one of them, it was Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And they all, oh, I love that show, and I loved watching that and them doing that. And I'm the bus driver on that show, okay? The guy you never see, okay? The guy you never see, but allows for everything else to happen. The bus driver gets all the right people on the bus, gets them there, gets the right thing, and moves that bus. And that's what this opportunity. So always being open to opportunity is huge, okay? Opening yourself, again, hands open so that you can receive, okay? Not a clenched fist, not mad at that customer or that consignor or that, just an open arms, having open arms so that you can receive opportunity when it presents itself to you. That is what is so incredibly important. This would have never happened had I not been open to opportunity. I wasn't something I was looking for at the time, but I was open to the opportunity. And the growth of this space is about 30% bigger than our existing home store. Will allow for tremendous growth for our business, for our customers. They're just building 502 apartments across the street from it that are about to come online. And they're building more beyond that. But that 502 of them are about to come online. So there's just tremendous growth potential, and always being open to that. Not all the challenges of how are we going to pull that off? How is that going to make that? How are you going to make that happen? But I knew that our community would rally with us. I knew our community of suppliers. I knew our community of contractors. I knew all these people. And it's not that I'm paying top dollar to get them here now and snapping my fingers or barking orders. I do some of the most important thing. Here's what needs to happen, and then I get out of the way. I get out of the way and I let them do their thing. And I am incredibly blessed by the team that I have that can do that. The painters finished today. They have a little bit of work left to do on the green wall, which you see that green wall when you walk in the store. So that's sort of your wow wall that's at the back of the store that you see back there. And I guess that needs another coat and stuff. But the rest of the store is all painted. The racks are here to go in. Carpet goes in Monday, I think. I've lost track of days, but all that's happening. And all these people are making that happen. Okay, it takes a village. It takes a village, but it takes a village each and every day in your stores. And that's what's so important. It's not about this big new store. It's about the community, and it's about your love for it. And I want to dispel another notion. So I've dispelled the notion, or I hope I have, that you can't get any contractors, that you can't do anything, okay? That nobody wants to work, whatever. There's no supplies of anything. Baloney, we're getting a huge amount of carpet here that, will be great in this space. That's the color Cassandra wanted and everything. But I want to talk about recession in with this, so I want to add that to it. I want to add recession and the economy to it, because that's always bad news. That's always bad news. Hey, Florida Angie, how are you? How are you tonight? Great to have you here. Welcome to the 901 Project, Angie. You are sitting in the 901 Project, or I'm sitting in the 901 Project. You're watching me here. But this month in our stores, we do a Love the Community fundraiser. And we do this in February. We call it Love the Community because of Valentine's Day in February, but we do this in February to raise money for the Heating Assistance Fund because, charities get lots of attention at Thanksgiving and Christmas, but they don't get as much attention the rest of the year. And so it's so important that they get the funding they need, that they get the touch they need at other times. And you hear all this about how bad the economy is, or how expensive everything is, or inflation, or take your pick. There's always negative in the news. And I've talked endlessly about that. The news negative sells. But the reality is that there's a lot of positives. So we hold this fundraiser and every year, this is our first time since COVID that we've held it. Okay, we didn't hold it the previous couple of Februaries. And the last time we did it, we raised from customers by asking at the register, would you like to donate to the Heating Assistance Fund? Okay, or round up your purchase to the Heating Assistance Fund. We had raised $493. Okay, we'd raised $493 during the month of February, which is great. Okay, that was great that our customers donated that, and we were able to collect those donations from our customers. This month so far, in a recession or a bad economy or hyperinflation, take your pick of negative headlines. Through Valentine's Day, we'd already raised over $750. Okay, halfway through the month. So donations higher than pre-COVID, okay, and more of them, more roundups, more individual multiple dollar donations, but people feeling generous, people feeling like giving, okay? There is a lot of good in this economy. There is a lot to be proud of. There is a lot to be excited about. And, that may not sound like a lot of money to you, or it may sound like the world to you, but it makes a big difference, because the Heating Assistance Fund that we donate to, get 100% of that goes to the heating bill. 100% of that goes, and in the Northeast, that's primarily oil, which gets delivered by small mom and pop companies. And 100% of that money, no administrative cost to the charity to run it. It just buys heating assistance. And so we are really excited about that, and the progress. The goal that we made originally. We set an ambitious goal, knowing that we had gotten $493 last time. We tried to double it to $1,000. We're like, can we do $1,000 this time? And I said to the team today, I asked them, I said, can we do 1,500? I mean, we're over 750 already. Can we do it? And they are hot to trot on it. They really want to make that happen, because they're excited about it. They're excited about the impact of it. Okay, again, loving on your community. You love on your community, they will love on you. And that is but it starts with you. It starts with you and your love for what you do. So you got to love it. You got to love it. It all spreads from there. And when you spread that love, amazing things happen. Okay, it's like spreading sunshine all over the place. Spreading sunshine all over the place. So I'm really excited about that. Now, we're going to be in this space. So I told you this is a 34-day project. 34 days. We will be in here February. I've lost track of months. On February 27th, we will be open in this space, and which is very, very exciting. February 27th, we will be open. And I'll do another video. I'll do a follow-up video. I mean, because that's not many days away. Today is the 15th. So we're talking in 12 days. We will have moved and be in the store, and we will move essentially in a day. Essentially in a day we will move, which is exciting. So we are looking forward to that, and we love having you a part of this. I didn't expect to share this story with you guys tonight, but I was here late, so I didn't want to not come on tonight, or be really, really late by the time I got home. But sharing that with you, and sharing that part of the journey. And we're doing, Angie's had me, you guys will be proud of Angie. Angie's had me working on a whole diary on this, and all the things we've done, all the things that we did with the lease, all the things that we did to make this come together, and work with everybody to make this happen. The whole process. We're doing a whole documentation. She's making us create everything out of it, a whole diary of it, of how this all came together. Because some of it is just we do. You feel sometimes like you do it, but when you document it, it gets even more amazing. It gets even more amazing when you document the heck out of it. How it comes together and what really happens. So we are excited for that. So how do you love what you do? How do you love your community? Think about that, and think about how you do that. On Sunday, I'm going to start unpacking our seasonal sale, our progressive sale, and get you some stats on that, because we have some really exciting stats on that to share. And my team wants to know them too. They want to know how that finished up. But it is, again, extremely encouraging and good business stuff. So that'll be coming up. You know what else is coming up? This video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, you can ring the bell. I don't have a bell to ring. I'll ring the keys tonight. so that you can let everybody, so you know when a new one drops. So you can also share it with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody grow a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish every Sunday and Wednesday. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. I'm sorry I don't have a Stay Positive book for you, but I think I've been pretty positive tonight. So I hope you are feeling positive. I will see you on Sunday, but until then, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for me to go home and maybe get some dinner. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.